First Man is directed by Damien Chazelle, stars Ryan Gosling, Clarke, and tells the story of the life and times of the late Neil Armstrong and his riveting story of NASA's mission to land a man on the moon. So we focus on Neil Armstrong in the years 1961 1969, and this is based on the book by James R. Hansen, and we get the sacrifices, the cost of Neil Armstrong and our nation of one of the most dangerous missions in U.S. history. That's really all I have to say about it. First Man was great. Now, I reviewed this back last year, but what happened was, I don't know what happened. I accidentally deleted my original review of it. But this gives me the chance to fully do this the right way. This movie is definitely one of the more underrated films of last year. This movie, it was positively received by a lot of audiences, even though this movie got flack for one thing, which I'll get to. It got good reviews, but this is a movie that did not do well at the box office. Only $105 million against worldwide, against the $69 million budget. But this got a lot of award nominations and wins, including for Best Original Score, not from the Oscars, but it did win for Best Visual Effects this year at the Oscars, so that's a plus. The only issue, however, is that this movie got robbed of Best Direction, even Best Performance. Ryan Gosling, he doesn't really have to say a whole lot in this movie. He has the facial expressions, and you see the trials that him and his wife, played by Clarke, what they have to go through over this process. Stricken about grief-stricken about their daughter trying to find treatments, and then basically all of the trials and the emotional moments hits very well. You can tell Damien Chazelle really knew what he was doing, and Damien Chazelle has not had a bad movie yet. Whiplash was great. La La Land was absolutely amazing. And this movie is absolutely amazing, even though I like Whiplash a little more. La La Land would be third place, but all three are great films in my eyes. But Damien Chazelle, not only he directed this film well, he was also a producer, so that was very well done. And I like the writing in this movie is top notch. Josh Singer, he writes this movie very well. It's the best of his abilities, and it definitely shows. The budget is on the screen, $69 million or $70 million, whichever one you choose to go with. The effects were good. There's not a whole lot of CGI work that had to be put into this, so that is also a very positive thing I can give to it. So, but what they did, they had this a scenery generation program with LED lights, and that's what I really like. And the space scenes matches with what people know about the historical footage, and the historical footage was able to make the effects possible. And the music by Justin Hurwitz is absolute perfection. I love the score for him. Basically, it's a 94-piece orchestra, but instruments are used is the electronic theremin and the synthesizers and sound altering machines. So that's really good. The music there. And this movie definitely did not play around with the story of Neil Armstrong. Now the negative here is a little lengthy. But for the entire 2 hours and 21 minutes, I was invested. Now, the main criticism. Let's get it. This movie was criticized because, from critics and politicians, because they didn't show the American flag. Even the president, who is getting ready to be impeached. I'm not gonna say his name out loud, but I think you know who he is. He even criticizes, and I'm like, it's a movie, not a documentary. You're not going to be showing every single detail, and that's why I like. You don't have to show every little detail in your movie like this. We leave it to the eyes of us because we know the history of the story. We know about Neil Armstrong. We know about the 1969 moon landing, for God's sakes. But yeah, aside from that little negative, I gotta say, this is a good movie. If you have yet to see this movie because you didn't get a chance to in the theaters, I would say watch it, experience it, love it. I'm gonna give First Man a better than Vampire Academy. Let me know what you guys think of First Man down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I will see you guys in the next video. You guys keep cool, enjoying the Epictasticness.